Hi everybody, my name is Amanda, and today I am looking at the Inkjournal Inkflight for February 2020. And yeah, so the reason I'm doing this is I used to watch Chris Sign's videos unboxing the Inkflights, and she does or has done really great in-depth reviews of like the whole thing. She does an unboxing, she reviews each ink. But she's gotten away from this for a little while for her own personal reasons. And also Creepy Nibs does an unboxing of the Inkflight, and he has also gone away from the Inkflight for reasons, his own reasons. And then also Productive Dragon also does an unboxing of this challenge, but she's the only one that's left. So that doesn't make consistently at least. So I wanted to go ahead and start recording mine because I figure that I loved watching those videos, and there are at least two less, at least consistently for now, of these videos, and so I wanted to go ahead and help out the pen community and do my own version of the unboxings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what is in the box, and then I am going to do some swatches and yeah, kind of show you what's in the box. And then here is the box. It's a little one this time. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're little. It depends on the goodie that's in it. And I'm going to try to zoom out so you can kind of see a little bit more. Yeah, so here's the box. And I've already opened it up. I peeked at it at work today because I didn't have anything else to do. I actually got it yesterday, but I wasn't at work yesterday, so I peeked at it to look and see what we have in here. And so we have, as usual, 7 inks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every once in a while we get an extra ink, but not usually. So I have the 7 inks, and this is how they come packaged in the bubble wrap. And then we have some goodies, and I don't know if you can see the goodies, but we'll show you those later. So Inkflight 2020, it looks like we are going to the Netherlands and visiting PW Ackerman, so that's exciting. I have a few bottles, well, I have 2 bottles of their ink, and I love them a lot. So I'm not even gonna try to pronounce these, but it looks like we have a couple greens, SBRE brown, which I'm really excited about, a Dutch Master, number 12, and I think this, I don't know if this is a Dutch Master as well, but looks like we have a nice, ooh, I'm really excited about that one, Gourmet Pink, Gourmet Pens Pink. So yeah, so it looks like we have quite a few inks to play with, and I'm going to take them out of the packaging. Which is always super fun. And yeah, and let's see what we have. So we have Ackerman Dutch Master. I'm not going to say this, but here, there's that. And then I know that this is a red. This is actually a really nice red. I've used this. I did this on a 30 ink 30 days before because I had a sample of it. And then Gourmet Pens Pink. I'm excited about this one because I've been wanting to compare it. I have the pink that I have from Ackerman is, I think it's Pulcry Pink, number 20, and I love that pink. So I wonder how they compare. And then this is a Dutch Master as well. This is a green. It looks like it's a pretty dark saturated green, so that's exciting. And this looks like it's going to be a nice vibrant green as well. I'm recording on my phone. This is my very first like YouTube video, so I hope that I'm getting everything in frame. So that. Then we have Delft's Blue, which is like a nice blue, I guess. And then last but certainly not least, SBRE Brown, which I have never been able to get my hands on, so I'm really excited to have this little sample. Okay, take my watch off. So what I like to do when I swatch is I like to use my little Moonman Mini glass nib pen. Just has a little glass nib. I found out about this because of Chris Signs. She had one, and I was like, that's so cute. So I went ahead and got one. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. And then I have these coloring cards that I got, ink testing books. I got this batch of them from Anderson Pens, but you can find them everywhere. Jet pens, Goulet pens, Van Ness pens. Basically, everybody that sells fountain pen ink pretty much has these. So, yep, so I'm going to use some of those. And, oh, I need to get my paintbrushes. Hold on one second. Okay, so I think we're ready. And I'm just going to kind of give myself like a guide. Like, don't go past this line. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so let's start with the, I guess I'm going to do them in the order that they're on the sheet because why not? So the first one we have is this one. This one. And the description says this saturated dark green with black sheen is named after the 17th century Dutch portrait painter Gerrit Douw? I don't know. And I'm going to start by dipping my pen. Also, one fun thing about me, I'm left-handed, which is not really that big of a deal to me. But lots of people seem to be shocked by it. I don't know any different. I don't know why I dotted that. And then on my swatches, I like to make a little scribble at the top. And then I like to note where I got it. So this is Inkflight. I don't remember what number Inkflight this is, but it's going to be February 2020. And there's that. And then I will paint it. And then there we go. That's pretty. This is not my favorite brush for swatching, but I only have 2 swatching brushes, and this is the first one I picked. And then what I like to do is I like to go down. I don't think this offers anything in the way of swatching, but I found that when I do this, my card doesn't seem to curl as much. It will initially, but then it like kind of straightens out, so I don't think that adds anything to the swatching process, but it helps me out later. And there we go. I used to keep little stickers on top, the little reinforcement rings, but I always forget to do those, so maybe I'll go back later and do it. But there's the first one so far. And then the next one on the list is SBRE Brown. And if you are anybody who's in the pen community, you most certainly have heard of SBRE Brown. He's kind of like the pen expert, or he has a YouTube channel where he talks about pens and he talks about other stuff too. He's been doing a series about stoicism. And he does SBRE, and does like, he'll take apart pens and kind of show you like how to disassemble them. And Inkflight 2020, and he just shares a wealth of knowledge with the pen community, and yeah, I learned a lot of things from his YouTube channel, so check it out if you are somebody who actually has not heard of him. But he had, I think this, I can't remember who the ink was previously made with. Was it Diamine maybe? It might still be Diamine, but Ackerman lets in his bottles. I forget the story behind it. Let's see. Like this eccentric YouTube pen reviewer that lends his name, the shading brown ink is anything but conventional. It's really warm, Sorry, I don't know if you can see, I hope you can see what I'm doing. It's really warm. Kind of reminds me, it kind of makes me think of like caramel a little bit. I'm gonna put a little more on here just because. Okay. Just because I felt like it. So that's that one. Next one on the list is, ooh, I definitely cannot say that. What is it? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Number 27. It's number 27, that's what the sheet says. It says, a bright energetic green that exhibits shading and dark halo of sheen. There's a description right there where my thumb is. You know, we're coming up on springtime. It's a good time for like a bright green. So there you go. Here's my scribble. And our little swatchy swatch. I love getting these ink flights. They're so fun. Like I get to play with inks that I probably wouldn't buy for myself. Or at least not anytime soon by myself. So every once in a while I'll get one that I either have already, but not very often. Like I don't often have duplicates. It's inks that have kind of been like on my list. Like we got some Troublemaker inks a couple months ago. And what was the other one? There's another one that I was like kind of had my eye on that we ended up getting. I can't remember. But yep. That is a nice bright green. Springy, kind of grassy. We'll see if we get any sheen or whatever. Good. Sherlocken von Jonstein. I know that I'm saying that wrong. I do have experience with this ink before. I bought a sample after I went to the San Francisco pen show. For the first time I went in like 2016, 2017. I think it was 2018, 2017. I don't remember. I've missed the last 2 years, so it was 19, 18, probably 2017. So, at the San Francisco pen show, it's really cool because they have an ink testing table and they have like all these tables set up, and they're set up with a bunch, they have lists all over the place, and they have these stands that have all these like little pens in them, and they're filled with all these inks that people from the local pen groups donate, or maybe some of the pen shops donate, and then they spend so much time filling all these pens, and it's really cool. And then you get to try all these inks. So, and some people like from their own personal stash will bring some in. It's cool. Like honestly, I think San Francisco is called like the fun pen show. That's kind of the tagline, but honestly, it's so fun. I only was able to go for like an hour and a half because where it's located, there's really bad traffic, and I needed to be back on my side of town. This is terrible, but that's okay. I know what it is, but I don't think I have a card of this, so it's fine. But I had to be back on my side of town, so I literally drove over there. I had about an hour and a half to race through the market, and the Franklin Christoph line was like super long, and I didn't think if I stood in that line, I wouldn't have been able to see anything else. And so I wandered around, and I ended up going to Van Ness Penn's booth. I actually saw Matt Armstrong. It's before he stopped doing his videos. I think he was kind of like sporadically uploading, but but it wasn't like all the time. That's before he stopped, but I didn't say anything because I'm super shy. And so, yeah, he was really cool. And then, I can't remember who else I saw there. I saw somebody else. I saw Brad Dowdy because he was like selling knock stuff. And I went to the Anderson Pens booth because I knew that they had Sailors, and I bought myself a Sailor Fresca. Like, was it the Fresca or the gray one? I can't remember. I bought myself a Sailor. I don't remember which. I think it was the Fresca because I bought it with the zoom nib and I wanted to try it. And so because they let me try it at the show, I bought it. So I bought that, and then I bought like the Some Lines a Day journal from Like Term and some ink. I bought like 4 or 5 bottles of ink. But this was one of the samples, back to the point of my story, this was one of the samples that I played with at the pen testing table, and so I went home and then I ordered a bunch of samples from I think Van Ness Pens was the only one that sells it maybe around here. So that's the one. So I went to their shop and like bought a bunch of samples, basically, is the point of the story. Okay, next up we have the purple. It's this one. The only problem I have with these names is I don't know how to, like, I can't just like write them. I have to look. But yeah, so this is super fun. This is number 6. And the Dutch Masters, if I remember correctly, the Dutch Masters come in like the 120 ml bottles. It's the giant bottles. And the regular Ackermans come in like 60 ml bottles, I think, 70 ml bottles, but it's the one with the cool bottles. Oh, I should get one out and show you guys. Ravens, Cardinal. I have 2020. So what I do is I keep these all on a coloring card, and I'm actually starting a new one for Inkflights because I love getting these Inkflights. I can't. I probably get them faster than I can. I know that I get them faster than I can use them, but I canceled a lot of my other subscriptions and surprise boxes and things like this. I actually had canceled this one previously, but I missed getting all the stuff. I missed out. I missed out on a bunch of like cool inks, and so finally I was like, okay, I need to start it up again. So I did. And here I am. I know if you would like this, I literally no promotion here. I'm not getting anything out of it. I just love getting this box. But if you decide that you want to try it out, you can go to the Inkjournal website, and they actually sell, if you don't want to like commit to it, they will sell, like if they have any leftover boxes, they will sell them on their website. And then you can try them out if you want to. And if you like, that way you don't have to sign up for like a membership if you don't want to. Or they do a box where they sell only the samples, which I think is $14 or $15. And then they do a box like the one that I get, which is $25. And I think there's a code out there for free shipping on their website. I did not realize there was a code for free shipping, so I actually pay for shipping, but that's okay. It's probably dumb that I do, but whatever. Ooh, I like that purple. Purple is my jam. So, yeah, it's cool. And then next up we have the Delft's Blau, which is blue. The one that's inspired by Dutch earthenware. My mom loves this stuff. It says, the description says it's a medium tone shading washable blue. If I remember correctly, I think it's kind of pale, and I don't actually like that, so, but I get to try a sample instead of having to buy a whole bottle. So it's pretty cool. But you get 2 ml samples in each box, and yeah, it's like just enough to like play with. Just enough to be dangerous. Is my nib chipped? Oh, looks fine. I think I'm just holding it weird. But know if this recorded at all. I hope it did. So I accidentally closed my thing, but here it is. So now we'll do our swatch. Oh, I dipped it too far. It's okay. Yep, just the blue. I prefer darker, more saturated blues, but or even blue blacks, really. And if you heard that noise, that's my kitty cat, Mr. P. He's looking at me like, what are you doing? I swatch inks all the time, but I don't talk to myself when I'm doing it. So he's confused. Yeah, nice little blue. And then one more in this thing, and then I'll show you the goodies. I feel like this is different than Pulcry Pink. I think actually Lemur Ink sells Ackerman now, but I don't think they sell it in the volume that Van Ness Pens does. So I think if you wanted some Ackerman local, you could check either of those out. And then I'm real excited about this. Ooh, pretty. Oh yeah, that's totally different than Pulcry Pink. Ooh, that's really pretty. I love pink inks almost as much as I love purple inks. Purple is my jam. Oh, that's real pretty. Yeah, that's really nice. Kind of a dry swatch. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. This would look real nice in my Prera. Okay, so that's that. Now I'm going to show you the pen goodies we got. According to the back, we ended up getting a Platinum Prefonte fountain pen with an eyedropper conversion kit. This is like the new big sister to the Preppy. So we got a couple things in here. We got a pipette and some O-rings and some silicone grease. I don't know where the silicone grease is. It's in here somewhere. It says, maybe it's up at the top. Yeah, it looks like it's up at the top. I don't know, you probably can't see that, but I'm gonna leave this in the bag because I want to leave it all together and not lose it. And then we also got a platinum does it say? I don't know if it says what colors everybody got. I don't think it said that everybody got a specific color, so there's like 4 or 5, I think there's 5 colors out there, and I got the green one. Dark Emerald is what it's called. So it comes with a cartridge, and I have some platinum pens, so I would probably just use one of my converters or buy one. Let's open it up. I'm actually really excited about this. I like when I get pen goodies because it's usually something I either don't know exists, or it's something that I kind of wanted but haven't gotten for myself. Like one time we got a Kaveco Perkeo, which I kind of had my eye on getting. So this is the green. And like I said, it doesn't come with a cartridge. You can eyedropper it, which is what they gave you the kit to do. I'm losing light, so it's probably really... to see. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I think you can see that. I hope you can see that. The way I have my phone set up on my tripod, I can't see. So there you go. So there's that. So it's the dark emerald. It's really pretty. This is, I kind of want all of the colors, let's be honest. Yeah. So I'm not going to put the cartridge in because I'm probably just going to use, I can't eyedropper it. I did eyedropper a Preppy once with Noodler's Bay State Blue, but I was having troubles getting it to start after it sat. Well, it sat for a while and all the ink was in the bottom, so I dumped it. I like kind of turned it over so the ink would saturate the feet a little bit, and I forgot about it and left it for a couple of days. And then when I came back to it, like the cap was filled with ink. And it was Bay State Blue, and it was not worth the extra mess that would have created, so I just threw it out. I have another Preppy, but I haven't gone ahead and done anything with it, so this is real nice. Yay! So thank you, Inkjournal Inkflight. The Inkflight box for February. Super fun. Also, one of the things about the pens, it says that you can like keep it capped. Sorry, I got a phone call. Anyway, it won't dry out for a year. So anyway, let's look real fast at the swatches. Here is the Delft Blue and Gourmet Pink and the green. Those look real nice together. The brown. Can you see that? I think you can. And the green. And the purple. Another successful ink flight. And as you can see, this green does have some sheen. I don't know if you can see it. My lighting sucks. I'm losing light and I don't have my big light on. And then this one doesn't really have any sheen. Shading for sure. There's a little bit of sheen right there with the dark bits. Brown has a little bit right there. Green, I think it's supposed to have like black sheen. I can't really tell. And then the tiniest bit of sheen on the blue, and nothing on the pink, but that pink is too pretty not to use. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Yeah, buddy? This is Mr. Patches. I'm gonna throw this in there because I can. Hi, buddy. Did you say hi? You gonna say hi to all your new friends? Oh, no, we're not gonna do that though, buddy. Oh, that's a good stretch. Okay, let's go see Pearl. This is Miss Pearl. She wants nothing to do with anybody. Hi, Pearl. You want to say hi? Did you say hi to all your new friends? All your new minions? Yeah? She does what she wants because she's Pearl. She's the girl.